Good morning, Leanne. Thanks so much. And we start off with some breaking news. The entire Rideau Canal Skateway is reopened. The NCC opened all 7.8 kilometers of the Skateway this morning. Crews have been working around the clock to get the ice back in shape. It has been swept and flooded. Most areas are in fair or good condition. The Skateway had been closed since Monday because the milder weather made the ice surface slushy and unsafe. And the opening of the Rideau Canal Skateway is crucial to the event scheduled for the NHL AllStar Weekend. With more on what's going on, where and when, we go to Melissa Lamb live in our newsroom. Melissa.
Well, that's right, Annette. This is where tons of activities are planned for the weekend. It's where all the fun begins today at 2:30. The NHL Trophy Procession makes its way down the Skateway, including the Stanley Cup. Now, if you want to meet some of the Ottawa Senators, a few of them will be signing autographs today. From 3:30 till 5, Erik Karlsson will be at the Convention Centre Scotiabank Fan Zone. You can catch Milan Mahalik on the third level at the Fan Fair. He'll be signing autographs from 4:45 till 5:15. Erik Karlsson will then make a second appearance. This time he will be at the Bell Fan Zone at 5:15 till 5:45. Now, Colin Greening will also be there doing some live radio interviews, so maybe you can catch him there, as well as some of the NHL alum, including former Sens Laurie Boschman and Sean Donovan. Annette?
Well, I have a feeling those are going to be some very popular events this afternoon. All right, let's talk about what's free, what's not. How do people know where they can get in? Yeah, well, there's actually tons of free activities. The ones along the canal and the Rink of Dreams are free, as well as Confederation Park, where they'll have ice sculptures and live music. Now, for the fanfare event, you do need tickets. You can get them online at capitaltickets.com. Today, they're $15, but if you're planning on going tomorrow or over the weekend, they are $10 if you buy them in advance. Annette? All right, good stuff. Thanks for that, Melissa Lamb, reporting on the NHL AllStar Weekend for us today. Ottawa police are still asking for the public's help locating Greg A2, the husband of our colleague, Carol Ann Meehan. They have now released updated photos of A2 and the van he was driving. He is described as white, 5'9", thin build, short gray hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a gray jacket, a baseball hat and winter boots. The van is described as a dark blue 2008 Pontiac Montana, Ontario license plate BCR V772 with a black storage box on the roof. If you have any information, contact police. The death of an Ottawa high school student has prompted the Ministry of Labour to lay charges against the Ottawa Catholic District School Board. 18-year-old Eric Layton died last May at Mother Teresa High School after a metal drum he was cutting in shop class exploded. The school board faces charges of not providing information, instruction and supervision to a worker, not cleaning the drum before altering it, and not ensuring the student and supervisor were aware of the dangers of working on drums. Eric's father told CTV News he's still angry about his son's death, saying it could have been avoided. Prime Minister Stephen Harper wants to take steps to preserve Canada's economic stability, and he'll be voicing that in his key address to 2,600 delegates at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. He'll also stress the need for Europe to quickly ensure its debt crisis doesn't reach the global economy. In a meeting earlier this morning, Harper said Canada weathered the recession well, but he's always looking for ways to create more jobs for Canadians. And finally, tonight, the Winter X Games will take a moment to remember one of freestyle skiing's biggest stars. Canadian skier Sarah Burke will be honored during tonight's snowmobile freestyle final. She died last Thursday, 9 days after falling during a training run in Utah. She had been a vocal promoter of her sport, had fought to get it included in the next Winter Olympics, and had been considered the main contender for the gold medal.